Now, despite the sheer size of Brazil's economy, many Brazilians feel that they are not getting a fair share of the economic pie. That was an underlying factor behind the massive protests that we saw leading up to the World Cup, but Brazil has actually been narrowing the wealth gap. Paulo Cabral reports.
There's a big distance between those at the top of the income pyramid and those at the bottom in Brazilian society. But over the last decade, the gap has been narrowed considerably. A combination of low unemployment, rising salaries and government financial aid for the nation's poorest citizens has helped many Brazilians reach the next rung on the country's social ladder.
We're still one of the most unequal countries in the world, but well, when we look at in perspective, in a comparative perspective, we can look at a lot of important countries that their inequalities are increasing, but here in Brazil, our inequality is decreasing.
The rise in wages over the last decade gave many poorer Brazilians more disposable income to spend on things that are not first necessity. For example, here in Paraisópolis, one of São Paulo's biggest slums, there are on this street alone 59 beauty parlors, and most of them appeared only over the last 5 years. The neighborhood's prosperity is the basis of all these small businesses. Ailton Santana, born and raised in Paraisópolis, opened his parlor 6 years ago. Hard work and dedication not only earned him more money, it has helped him get closer to his dream of an even better future.
Of course I have many dreams. Maybe I'll open another parlor somewhere else in the city, a shopping mall, for example. One day I might have a lot of shops and I'll just manage them. I think so far I'm halfway there, but I trust I'll go all the way.
According to the World Bank's Gini Index, a widely used algorithm to measure inequality, Brazil is one of the most unequal countries in the world. In the decade from 2000 to 2010, the gap narrowed by around 10%. In the headquarters of a beauty parlor chain in a wealthy part of São Paulo, the customers come from the top of Brazil's income pyramid. The French-born woman who founded the chain 55 years ago says all Brazilians aspire to the same thing.
Well, feeling beautiful and well cared for increases self-esteem. And of course that's important for personal growth. And this goes for all social classes, for all human beings, really.
There is still a huge income gap between the poorest Brazilians and the wealthiest. But based on recent trends, economists say Brazilians like Ailton stand a better chance of building wealth like Janini's. Paulo Cabral, CCTV, São Paulo.